Welcome back, friends. So, okay, we had just taken Middenheim and we had upgraded our wizard.
Prince and Emperor.
Yes, Prince and Emperor. And we had upgraded our wizard to be more effective because with power drain. So, let's check out what Middenheim, sorry, actually gives us. Because this thing, I believe, has a strategic location for us, for Bretonnian and Empire. What the... The Great Temple of Ulrich. Okay. Okay. Let's examine this a little bit more. So, the Temple of Ulrich is a unique building. That I think is unavailable anywhere else. So it would give us Hero Priests +6 and Hunters +6. Reduction in Vampire and Chaos. Enables hero recruitment. Okay, okay. I wonder then if we can have a Temple of Sigmar here and the Temple of Ulrich. Because that would give us then crazy high levels of witch hunters, because the witch hunters would then come in at level 10 just for buying them. It'd be amazing. We should consider that. Wizard's Conclave. This building looks different to the one that we can buy in Altdorf. Okay, so Great Temple of All. This is Wizard's Tower and Wizard's Conclave. This looks the same. This looks the same. This looks. Otherwise, this looks the same. Let's flip to the Reichland. Yeah, so this is unique here, right? You see the naming: Altdorf Conclave of Battle Wizards. I wonder if this is a unique building that can only be built in Altdorf. And the icons look quite different. So this enables hero, hero, hero and +1 battle wizard capacity. This enables hero, 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 2 battle wizard capacity. Oh. +6 for battle wizard ranks. +4 for battle wizard ranks. +1 battle wizard. I think this is a unique building chain. This magic chain is a unique building chain for Altdorf. Right. Right. So, yeah, this is a problem actually. Because we need to we need to plan the construction of these quite carefully, because we don't need to really have infantry production here, right? But we absolutely must have the unique building chain that is unique to Altdorf. So this will get built here, so we can have light, celestial and bright wizards. So light wizards are sort of buff wizards. I wonder how these other two play. We'll probably reposition. We'll get rid of this. Yeah. We need to think about what we do with Altdorf, but it's still a little bit early because we need to establish first our economy base. But in Midland. Right, in Midland we need to also consider what we're doing. Coaching in, stuff and things, this. Yeah. So we can get very good spearmen and crossbowmen here. Or we can get lumberyard. I think the problem here is that because this is a three, like a one capital and a two minor settlement sort of region, it's this might be quite tricky to specialize, because Knights Panther House, Knightly Order. We really want to build this here. Like, we really want this, because this +4 experience level is very, very high number. But Wismond, here, we should probably, because we're going to build this here, and we're going to build money, that's 2, then we need 1 more. Oh, that means we need to build stables in Middenheim. Yeah, do we need to do that? Do we need to build stables in Middenheim? I think we might have to. I think we might actually have to. Okay, so if we build stables in Middenheim, it gives us access to super high level Demigriffin Knights later down the road. I think the rally field needs to get destroyed and replaced with a stables. Then to it we will also add money making. We won't do this land, we'll just do the unique temple. Maybe we'll do both, because if we have both, then we can spawn witch hunters and warrior priests at level 10 straight from the shop. That could be quite crazy. Well, let's do this. Let's get rid of the rally field. And this is making us money. I think this... yeah, this will have to have this. So this will have money. It'll have the Knights Panther Chapter House. That's 2. Do we need a third? This isn't that interesting because this doesn't give bonuses in Middenheim. Just check Middenheim. Right. This is a bonus to infantry recruitment armory, not a bonus to my cavalry. So here we'll have money. We'll have the Panther Chapter House. And and I think that's it, right? This would give us access to Shock Knights, but in Weismund we can build a Reichsfort that would give us access to Reichsguard. Let's have a second here actually. Let's look at Reichsguard. Let's look at the Reichsguard units. I want to compare Reichsguard to Empire Knights. So this is, they're both shock cavalry. Let's compare you to you and hit the compare button. So the Empire Knights are 300 cheaper. They're cheaper to maintain. Same speed, less armor, less charge bonus, less melee attack, leadership, weapon strength. Reichsguard are a superior version of Empire Knights, but Empire Knights are far more well, I don't know if they're cost effective. They might be rolled to cost effective, they might not be maximum bang for the buck though. It depends on the state of our economy. If we're rolling in the money, we'll obviously stack up a Reichsguard. And if we're not rolling in the money, well, I guess these Empire Knights are just a good, cost-effective, are really the only cost-effective option to have shock cavalry. Reichsguard are an expensive version, 225. These are also 225. No, but those are also. Alright, let's look. 300. Okay. Yes. I think we'll build both the Reichsfort and the Cav Center and the chapter house. Wiseman is going to have... So Wiseman has to... Well, this training field is going away. That's absolutely sure. Wiseman has to have the Reichsfort. Oh, really? Recruitment costs... So because of the carpenter... Can we have a Reichsfort here? No, we cannot. We can build the carpenter here, so that's so we if we build only specialist buildings, we would get cost reduction for Empire crossbowmen and spearmen, +3 experience for crossbowmen and spearmen, which is quite nice actually. This is nothing to sneeze about. And yeah, or we focus on the economy, get some timber production going. So the problem is we have 3 slots, but there is 4 things that we need to build, right? We need to build the Reichsfort, because we cannot build the Reichsfort here. We have to build the Reichsfort here. We generated income 500, generated income 200. I think we should take a money hit in this town to be able to deploy, right, we basically don't build the money, the Tailors Guild. So we build the lumber yard, the workshop, and the Reichsfort, and not the Tailors Guild. The problem here is, right, really, is that Wiseman is over-specialized, right, as a region, right? You should only really have... I guess the workshop is sort of a side effect of the lumberyard. The problem is I also want the Reichsfort here because I can't do it elsewhere, because I want very high level Reichsguard when the time comes. Or maybe we just choose not to have very high level Reichsguard. That is also another option, and we take the money. That is also another option. Yeah. I don't rightly know, friends. I don't rightly know. I do like to have access to very high level units, but I think... But okay. For now we need money. We know that much, right? We don't need to overthink this situation even more. We know we need money, and we know Middenheim is going to have a cavalry base, because we want to be able to have Demi-Griffin Knights at very, very high levels. We need this for Demi-Griffin Knights? We do. But this doesn't give my Demi-Griffin Knights anything extra. So in Middenheim we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buildings. So we have to delete the wall. Let's count that again. We will have cavalry. Really, and for me to have pistoliers, I need to have artillery. So okay, but we know we won't build pistoliers here, because we will not build artillery here. So we'll build cavalry and armory. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is really a misuse, because, well, maybe we can build that and get away with it. Because building this would give us +1 battle wizards, which is nice. And building this, well, this doesn't give us an extra one, but this gives us plus high level of battle wizards. Battle wizard capacity of recruitment for battle wizards. What is it over here? No, not this one. It's this one. +6 level battle wizard. Yeah, these are much, but we'd only ever buy them here. So really, the only thing that Midland Wizards Conclave would give us is 1 extra battle wizard, and I don't think that's worth it. We can instead buy super high level witch hunters and warrior priests. So let's recount these buildings. 1, we will have cavalry. We need armory for Demi-Griffin Knights. We'll have this. We'll have this because we want high level, so that's 4. And then money, 5. So we need to unbuild, yes, we need to unbuild that, and we need to unbuild that. Okay, that's a plan for middle end.
Ready.
Let's check through our armies. Right, so Karl Franz has just completed that, so he's going to be standing still. That's Karl Franz. He is going over to deal with this stack over here. He's also helping him out. Actually, I might want to use him to deal with this baddie. No, but let's keep him here for now. This is less of a threat than this. This army is inside right now, regenerating. And I might just siege this right now. I think we will siege this right now. So when I leave this town, we will go to minus big number. This will be a problem. That will be a problem.
War calls! To war!
Let's double check what's going on here. Let's look at the map before we decide to do anything. Yeah, so it's a standard kind of castle thing going on. Let's build 1 battering ram, 2 battering ram, 1, 2, and we'll just start building towers like crazy.
Raise your weapons!
That's siege into going. Let's zoom out for a second, okay. This army's doing nothing. This army's done its thing. This army is stationed, that's Karl Franz. This army has moved, he's moved. He's sieging. So we've done everything that we can. What the hell is that knocking? Somebody is knocking somewhere and I wonder where, friends. I don't know what's going on outside. Right, let's look at these are Empire captains that we can buy. Enemy hero success, deceptive chance. No. This guy, we lost an captain somewhere. No, we lost a priest. That's the one we can't replace yet. Yeah, we need to be able to get this to buy priests. So let's see if we need to be able to get another one. No, I don't think so. I don't think it's worth to buy this guy because of that trait. We'll wait for a better trait. Let's check the lords to see if any of the lords that we can buy. Huh. Might get this guy. We will get this guy soon. Honorable leadership. It's not really worth it for us. We don't need a lord badly enough. And let's now buff the economy. Then the question is, do we buff it here or not? Maybe there, maybe there. What we might actually end up doing is we'll probably relocate, because we won't build demi-griffin knights here, right? We'll only build outriders and gunners here. So we might relocate this building to one of the others, like for instance to Gromberg, because we will end up demolishing the infantry barracks eventually, because I'm sure there's going to be a good location for us to be able to build that infantry barracks in. So we can begin that process in Grunberg. We will never build demi-griffin knights because we have better places to build them in. No, that won't work, will it? Because I think... I wonder if I can build the stables in Gromberg and the artillery house in Altdorf and be able to build the outriders with grenade launchers or rifles. Let's find out. Let us find out. Either way, we need missile cavalry. We need a light form of cavalry. So we'll begin that process here. Really? We won't begin that process here because... Actually, no, maybe we will. Recruitment cost -20 for Empire Horse Cavalry. +3 for pistoliers. And I don't feel like demolishing it anywhere else for now. Yeah. Let's look at the deployment. So Nuremberg is there. Nuremberg is there. I would like to build some sort of defensive building in Helmgart, simply because this is at a choke point. Maybe here. So many options. So many options. Let's start building the... No, let's not. 30 growth. Because then I would have to dismantle this to begin building the stables, which I don't know if they'll even work. Yeah. Let's do it in Alhart. We'll do it here, friends. In Alhart we will demolish the farms and we will build the beginnings of the stables here. Yes. Let's flip through. Nothing useful is actually building here. This is a strategic location. Now, what is so special about this place? Blazing Sun Chapter House. Okay, the Blazing Sun Chapter House. Knights of the Blazing Sun, right? I could get Empire Knights here. What does this actually give me? +4. This is a faction-wide bonus for Empire Knights. We are definitely building that building here. Right? We don't actually need to build the Empire Knights physically here. But a faction-wide... Is this one faction-wide? The one from Middenheim? No, this one's not faction-wide. This is local. This one here is faction-wide. What else is special about this place? Tannery here is special. So we will probably end up building College of Wizards because we want to be able to spawn more wizards. We don't really care about the Luminarchy because we won't build the artillery pieces here again. I wonder if there's a good place to build artillery. There must be. And we'll probably build a Cathedral of Sigmar to reduce the vampiric corruption. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and walls. Is there anything interesting about this one? Not really. This has no unique features. Right, yeah, this has no unique features. But maybe that's a good thing. Because if this has no unique features, then we can build some, definitely having money here. Definitely having money. Maybe City Watch. I'm not quite sure yet. This is not strategic enough of a look. Well, this doesn't feel like a strategic enough location to warrant City Watch. Yes, 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 yes. $1,600. 1600. 6122. 61, that's same. Let's begin investing. And I think, yes, we're not going to build any more swordsmen here, I feel. Although it was quite nice to be able to reinforce that. Maybe this is too soon to... No, let's just do this. We'll upgrade there. That's the whole thing we're going to do. Some investment. Investment going in there. Start investing there. Wow, this isn't a bad state. We need to figure out a way to deal with this corruption because this is getting quite problematic. What was the best? What was the best unit at dealing with corruption? It was this guy. But we need a more long-term, sustainable way of dealing with it. Is there something in our technology tree maybe that we could use? There is. It's called a Temple of Sigmar. This building. We need this building. We need a Temple of Sigmar in Marienburg, probably. Right? Yes, we do. We do indeed. We do indeed. Okay, let's enter. Let's not invest in anything just yet. Bam. Commandment, Midland, of course. We need to deal here with the... not the corruption. Is that even worth doing? Is it even worth doing that public order flick? Let's instead do... How much money does this place make? Doesn't make that much. It makes 42. This makes 1,000. This place makes 18. No, it's not really worth doing it here. So here we can simply do the reduction in corruption to push the corruption down, so that it's people don't go crazy. Right, and we're also in a position to be making a lot of money, by the way. This is pretty cool. Let us take... Actually, no. Let's take this end turn and see what happens. They're not landing. They're going past. Okay, where does that mean they will... Oh,
I refuse. Attack! By Sigmar, fight for our nation! I'll ignore that. Sigmar forbids this. Ulrich's will!
We have a lot of infantry. That. We need to maintain the siege.
Into battle!
Okay. So, nothing serious happened, but the major thing that we need to be concerned about is this unit. Because they can end up anywhere.
Ready?
And we need to deal with them.
Your demise is certain. Yes, my lord. What does the Emperor bid?
This army needs to run.
Right. It is time.
To there.
Take up the pace. Now.
He needs to go. There is a chance that they will sack Marienburg.
No.
They have no artillery, however.
Seek out the heretics. Praise Sigmar.
No recruitment available here.
Show me the accused.
We're gonna go and try and up this guy. I don't think this hero, this witch hunter, is gonna have any real.
Please me.
Maybe he will. No. Okay.
Trust no man.
Let's pretend that he'll be useful here.
Where heretics lurk, the nation calls.
We're sieging there. We're done there. This is 36 minus 1. If I leave this, this will take down very, very fast. Probably extremely fast. Corruption rating characters. Where's that character that's rating? He's here.
Not likely. Is it time? Absolutely not. So,
-7. If I uncheck taxation, -3. No. Let's do this. We'll deal with his raiding army. So maintain the siege. Middenheim. We're going to build some stuff. We were going to build the cavalry barracks in Middenheim. We're definitely going to build that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. Cav, the requirement for demigriffins. The unique Ulrich Temple. Temple of Sigma, so we can have crazy hide these guys. That's 4. And 5. I'll give exactly. For the next slot, we can do this. And here we can 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's start with this to get some more money going in. Can't build a chapter house yet. That's all the money we're going to be spending. And let's save the end turn sequence for the next video, I believe. Friends, I'll see you then.